You ready? You ready? New fire, new fire. And that's real talk.
Hi guys, this is your hostess Monica Evolve, guys.
Hi, Mom.
And I got the legendary Ivan Koloff with my co-host Mike Rezek. Welcome to Real Talk, Ivan.
Thank you, Monica. Guys, really enjoying meeting and seeing some of my old wrestling fans, some new ones. Man, I'm surprised I've met so many of the people before, and of course they got to remind me, little cobwebs up there anymore. But yeah, I enjoyed doing your show the other day too.
Yeah.
Talking a little bit, you and Mike, on the radio, and man, anytime I get a chance to come to the match, I just left Chantilly this afternoon. I was up there in Chantilly for the big show up that they have. They had guys like Karate Kid up there, some ex-boxers, some football players, and all that. I ended up not only getting to meet them, we signed some autographs for the folks, but I was looking forward to this tonight with all the fans that love wrestling, and being that I was a champion in tag team here in this area with the NWA National Wrestling Alliance.
And yeah, because you was legendary in the Richmond Coliseum, man, with those chains around your back.
Man, yes. Well, I ended up getting used to those after a while. I was told, first of all, that there's a bit of a story behind those chains. I didn't realize it, but I knew the story of how in the salt mines, the prisoners in Russia were kept chained together, and anytime they had a dispute, they'd have to leave the chains on and settle it. But I was given the chain by, hear the name Don Jardine, the spoiler? Yeah, he had a match, loser leave town against Wahoo in a chain match. He came up with the idea, and he lost the match, and it was his chain, so he ended up telling me about it. He says, hey, that'd be a good idea for you, Koloff, as your signature, and he really helped me a lot by doing that, and ended up going out there and hundreds of matches all over the world, Japan, Australia, over here in America, Canada, Virgin Islands, Philippines, and I was fortunate enough to wrestle a lot of great wrestlers, some too great, like Andre the Giant, and Big Bobo Brazil, and of course some tough guys, just like a lot of people don't realize, but guys like Dick Murdoch and Hans Schmidt, and guys like that were tough guys, they have a real big punch. I usually got those guys from my partner, a guy like Nikita,
Nikita.
That way I could walk right behind him.
Was y'all related?
Well, Nikita was adopted. He legally changed his name because his father had nothing to do with him as he got older, and I had met Nikita, and I took him under my wing type thing, and when the time came, they gave the idea that why don't you have your nephew come in and wrestle with you? And I said, yeah, great idea. And he didn't know nothing about wrestling. He was a good collegiate football player.
Okay.
Yeah, he played for Oklahoma and South Dakota when I grabbed him. And he probably would have been NFL, but they give him a chance.
Yeah. So how did you get how did you came up with the famous move, the bear claw?
Well, I ended up trying to compete against some other guys. It was guys like the Bruiser, guys like Fritz Von Erich, used the claw, and I just figured, of course, Blackjack Mulligan too, big hands, and I says, I can't let these guys outdo me. And I was raised on the farm, so I milked a lot of cows, and I didn't realize that I had a good grip anyway. And I met a legend, Danny Hodge, undefeated AAU champion, and his thing was to break pliers. And squash apples. And I took a leg. I met him in Japan in '67, and we became friends. And he ended up giving me some clues about how you should handle the claw type thing. and it was a good lesson. I ended up, because a lot of it was how and where you applied,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and he was a master of it.
So, Ivan, can you show us your belt right here?
Yes, this is a replica of the belt that I won from Bruno Sammartino. This is a little smaller because, as you can see, it's quite heavy for a small belt, but it's exactly the same as the one that I won. Just that they wanted me to have it as a holder, especially against Bruno. Bruno was such a great champion, and of course I couldn't resist that. He engraved it, that I won it, when I
Oh, wow,
won it.
that's beautiful.
That's the square
These clothes
garden.
in there? Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I carry it around to show it off to the fans and take pictures with it.
Yeah, we got a long line, so we get ready to wrap it up, Ivan, and hopefully we can get you back on our show, Real Talk with Monica. Can we get you to say that's Real Talk after the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. That's Real Talk. Live. New Kent Knockout. Stay tuned.
All right.
And that's real talk. And that's real talk. Hashtag RTWM.